Hey Virgo, welcome to the Crow Tarot. This is your monthly love reading for January. This is a general love reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Feel free to check out your rising moon and especially your Venus signs for love readings. They may resonate with you more just depending on where you're at. Also, time is super fluid and thus super changeable, so please keep that in mind. All right, let's get right into your reading here. What I like to do for love readings is just do a simple 3-card past, present, future spread, and then we'll do a you versus them with animal clarifiers. Okay, so let's see what's going on with my Virgos here. I love Virgos, I do. Okay, what is the past love energy for Virgo, please? What is the past love energy for Virgo? Okay. Page of Swords in the reverse for past energy here. What is the present love energy for Virgo, please? Present love energy for Virgo. Please and thank you. Ooh. Listen, this kind of swiveled around, but this wanted to come up like this. So Page of Cups. You've got a lot of young, fresh energy here. New things, right? New things. Ooh. Okay, future energy for Virgo, please. Future love energy for Virgo. Please and thank you. Cool. Okay. 4 of Swords here. Taking time to consider your next move, taking a rest, taking a break, taking some time to think and be the vampire in the coffin, right? Okay. So we're gonna, I don't want to speak on this too much because I want to get into the larger spread of things, but right here you've got 2 pages coming up here, and they do represent new things. Could be like a younger a love or even an immature energy. It doesn't always have to be. Just because you're young doesn't mean you're immature, but this is like new stuff going on, right? So I feel like in the past with the Page of Swords in reverse, I wonder if there was someone here in your energy, or it's in your, I'm hearing that it's kind of in your personality to not necessarily be vocal when you have a crush on someone or you're feeling someone, right? This is like crush energy here too, right? So yeah, I feel like you may have with past people just regretted what you didn't say more so than what you did. And the Page of Cups here, this is cool. This is a love offer. This is the beginning of someone new. But it's like a trial period, right? Like we're just seeing, we're just testing things out here. We're gonna see if you're compatible with my, my fish in my cup here. Is this the kind of fish you like? You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. And then moving forward, you're just taking time to think about it. This may mean that your main focus may not be in love right now. You may be busy with work or other things or family issues or other things that have got your mind tied up, but you're chilling right now. So let's get into the you versus them spread and get a clearer picture on what's going on here. So on the left side, I'll get a card for you, your challenge, and then your overall energy, and then we'll do the same for them on the right side, and then we get some animal clarifiers here. What's going on with Virgo? Where is Virgo in regards to this other person, please? Where's Virgo in relationship to this other person, please? Please and thank you. Interesting. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so this is not putting too much work into it right now. It's kind of echoing the 4 of Swords. What is the challenge for Virgo in relationship to this? Okay. 4 of Cups in the upright. You're not sure if you want to take their offer or not. This is beautiful because the Page of Cups, I said like, do you want this fish or not? I think you're in a place of indecision. I wonder if, I don't know if you're waiting on like a better offer, but I think that there are other things that are filling your mind space right now, like outside of starting something new with someone or restarting something with someone from the past, but we'll see in a second. But this is your challenge. So if this is coming up in your challenge position, this tells me that your challenge is to actually make a decision. The other person is just over here like, excuse me, what are we gonna do? When are they going to answer my text message? What is the overall energy for Virgo in relationship to this person? Please and thank you. What's the overall energy for Virgo? You may have more than one option coming in here too, is what I'm getting. And maybe you're just considering all of your options. Okay, what did I just say? Seriously. Listen, I think this is twofold. I think you may have more than one romantic prospect going on, but I'm also getting a work energy here too, especially with the Pentacles. I feel like you could be juggling options, could be juggling people, but I do feel like work is kind of maybe taking over the forefront of this. It's like, hey, you know, it's not that I didn't mean to respond to your text message. I have other things going on, and you may have more than one person vying for your attention here. So this is not, I'll tell you right now, this is not like someone, this is someone new. This is a newer energy, okay? This isn't like someone you've been with a while or at all. So let's talk about them. Where are they in relationship to Virgo? Please and thank you. Where are they in relationship to Virgo, this other person that we're seeing here? Oh boy. Here we go. So they're working on you. They are working on you. They're putting in the work. They really want this, okay? They really want this. Look at this. This is where you are in relationship to them, and this is where, or no, this is where you are in relationship to them. This is where they are in relationship to you. You're like, I'm not trying to work on this right now. I've got my attention elsewhere, and then they're over here like, let's make it work. What is their challenge? So interesting. What is this person's challenge in relationship to Virgo? What is this person's challenge? Please and thank you. Okay. This one came flying out here. Judgment. This makes all the sense in the world. They're waiting on a decision from you. They're like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And you're over here like, I don't know. I'm just gonna delay as long as possible, right? Oh, and you guys are earth signs as well. So this is beautiful. You know, earth signs, y'all are a slow moving energy, and you're just over here like, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm weighing my options, I'm focusing on work, I'm over here, I'm over there, and they're over here like waiting, praying. I have a feeling that you may have some cross watchers on this video with the way that people are, you know, you're making them wait a little bit. It's interesting. Why? I wonder why. What is the overall energy for this person in relationship to Virgo, please? What is the overall energy for this person in relationship to Virgo, please? And thank you. Oh, geez. 9 of Swords. I mean, this is all like making all the sense in the world. They want to work on it, but they're waiting to hear from you, and it's really keeping them up at night that you are not giving them a decision one way or the other. You're over here like, let me juggle and defer and figure out other things, and they're over here like, oh my God, put an end to my misery, please. Right? I feel like this person right here is about to reach up, take a sword, and stick it through their own heart, is how it feels. You know what I mean? Aw. Let's get some, we do have this on the bottom of the deck, and this is Choices in Love. Interesting. Let's get some animal clarifiers. It just helps me see a bigger picture here and look at the energies more intimately. Why is this 5 of Wands in reverse here for Virgo, please? Please and thank you. Why is this 5 of Wands in reverse here for Virgo? Yeah. Okay, cool. This is making more sense now. So I feel like with people in the past, they may have turned out to be different than you thought, or you might have made some decisions that were less than wise in regards to love, and now you're trying to scrutinize a little bit. You're like, you know what, let me just chill on this and not jump whole hog in. You're trying to look at the finer points, and you're trying to sift through the dirt a bit and figure out, like, what are they hiding? What could come up if I'm not careful? If I commit to this person, is that when they're really going to show me who they are? I want to know beforehand. Interesting. Why is this 4 of Cups here for Virgo? What's going on with this 4 of Cups, please? 4 of Cups for Virgo. Okay. Stingray, this is shadow energy. This is plunging the lower depths. This is what is unseen. This is about those parts of you that, okay, cool. These are about these parts of you that you haven't necessarily mined very well, or at all. I think you might need to connect in with yourself and figure out what it is that you actually want so that you can better identify it when it comes in. I think that's part of the issue here. You're like, to this person, you're like, how can I possibly give you a definitive answer when I'm not even completely clear on what it is that I want in a person? Now I'm hearing some of you go, I do know what I want. Well, do you? Is what you want what you actually want? Because why are you keeping this person hanging? What is it? Indecisiveness is usually a symptom of a lack of self-awareness or clarity, right? I think you know what's coming up for me here, you may be expecting this to turn out like relationships that didn't go so well in your past have. And I feel like you're trying to make a safe bet here. Guess what? There are none when it comes to love. That's just what it is. Why is the, oh, and it came up in your challenge house too, so that just goes beautifully. I think you really need to take some time, meditate, spin those chakras, and really figure out what is at the core of this indecision, okay? Why is this Two of Pentacles here for Virgo, please? Why is this Two of Pentacles here? Two of Pentacles for Virgo, please, and thank you, Two of Pentacles. Why is this Two of Pentacles here for Virgo? Okay. Ooh. Firefly. I think you're waiting for a moment of inspiration where you're going to be like, I'm just going to know what to do in a moment. It will hit me in a moment. So I do feel like, you know, with this other person, I think you kind of want to go for it, but you're in this place where you're distracted by other, like, you know, life 3D things. And I think that you're kind of moving forward with this, have this attitude of like, when I know, I'll know. And perhaps you're right about that. Maybe by doing some inner work and really connecting with yourself and getting away from those distractions, it will hit you what you want to do. Will they still be waiting around by the time you get there? Let's see. Why is this Eight of Pentacles here for this person? Virgo's person here. Why is this Eight of Pentacles here, please? This is showing me they want to work on their relationship for sure. They want to put in the work. They want it to work out. They're ready. They're ready. Oh my gosh. Perfection. So the peacock is one of the most auspicious animal cards in this deck, period. So this is about self-worth. It's also how we present ourselves. This is also about the pinnacle of beauty. This is beauty itself. And this is coming up how they are in relationship to you. I think they look at you and they're just like, oh my God, it's like staring directly into the sun. They just see you. They're very attracted to you. They think you're very aesthetically beautiful. I don't know if you've let them in close enough for them to really know your insides here, but they look at you and they're just like, good Lord, you are my type on a plate. Okay. Why is the Judgment card here, please? Why is the Judgment card here for this person? Ooh. Okay, the Moth. So their challenge is, you know, waiting for you to make a decision, right? And the Moth coming up here. Now, I find this really, 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 really interesting. And here's why. So remember how I just said, are they going to be here waiting by the time you make this decision? This is saying they may not be. Now, here's why. Because when I say this is in their challenge, they're waiting for a decision from you, but it's really, really hard, and they may grow tired of it and just keep it moving. Because the Moth is all about metamorphosis and transformation, right? Did you know that the Cecropia Moth in particular, and they're telling me to talk about Cecropia Moth, so I will. The Cecropia Moth only lives 2 weeks. They actually don't have a mouth, the Cecropia Moth. When they go from the caterpillar, you know, into the cocoon and then come out of the moth, as the moth, they don't actually have a mouth. And here's why. Because for those 2 weeks of their life, they have one job and purpose: to mate. This person is really, 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 really ready right now, and you're not. And it's a real challenge for them. And they may just fly right on out of here, and then by the time you come back around, they're like, ooh, I already met someone else who's as sure about me as I am about them. Just a bit of warning there, okay? Let's see the Nine of Swords. Now, if your initial reaction watching this was that's okay, they can move right along. Release them, please. Okay, release them, please. What is this Nine of Swords doing here for this person in relationship to Virgo? Black egg. They've been really hurt before, but they've taken it and it's making them stronger. They're like, no, I'm going to take all my pain and I'm going to make it, you know, productive energy for myself. I healed it and now I use it as sort of like a compass moving forward. It made me stronger. So the fact that this is, sorry about the sirens, y'all. She lives in a city. So the fact that this is coming up as their overall energy, I think that you are triggering some old pain for them of other people that were indecisive. I think you're triggering them all over the place. And you know what is coming in here? They may think that they feel more passionately about you than they actually do because you are triggering some old dynamics for them. Now, they feel passionate about you. There's no doubt about it. But they may not know exactly why. Interesting. This is up to you, what y'all gonna do. But again, if your initial reaction when I said that they may not wait around forever, you're like, what, you're just ambivalent about that, I would advise you to think about releasing them because that's not really right. If you had a reaction of, oh, well, that's not good, I better get on it. Okay, get on it and do the self-work. A little bit of advice, if you could communicate them as to what you're doing too, because they're really hanging on here. Let's get some romance angels advice for Virgo for January love. What's the advice here? Here we go. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, what were we saying? Positive thinking. Don't go into this, you know, looking for what lies beneath and looking for the body in the closet. I do feel like there's part of you that's expecting this to turn out where I can hear you saying like, oh, they come in all hot and strong and then it'll flip and that's why you don't want to make a choice, right? I think part of you enjoys the fact that they're pursuing you as well on a level. But try to give them a chance if you want to and realize that it's not always going to be the same story, especially if you work on your own stuff, right? What are the common denominators in your past relationships? You, right? Okay, Virgo. That was intense. So this is your January love reading. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, could you please let me know in the comments below? Drop me a like, please subscribe, show me some love. I'm also available for personal readings, so all of that info is in the About Me section. And I want to thank you guys for being here. I want to thank you for watching this. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being you, Virgo, and be well.